Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here. Oh, and I'm punching in the air. And today in this video, in No Man's Sky, I'm going to show you how to cook food and make some awesome dishes, okay? So the first thing you're going to need is you're going to need a nutrient refiner, a food refiner. All right, so in order to get that, you have to go to the space anomaly. So, and if you can't get the space anomaly, it could be a couple of things. The biggest thing is you have to progress far enough in the story for the space anomaly to appear. Okay, so you have to get far enough in the story. And if it's still not appearing, it's probably a glitch and it's going to be a pain in the butt. But if you get to your starship, you fly out into space, you should be able to call in the space anomaly. So if you press down on your D-pad, go all the way over, and there's this cool star thing right here. And this will let you summon the space anomaly wherever you want. Well, within reason. You can't summon it onto a planet, but you can summon it into space. There you go. Boom. There it is. So let's board the space anomaly because we're going to need to get some blueprints. Oh, yeah, and before I forget, you're going to need salvage data. The buried technology, you're going to need some. So come up here with as much as you can, okay? I have, what, 15, 30, 45, like 53, I think? I have 53 salvage data. This is what you want to get right here, the salvage data. And so once you have, you know, as much as you can, there's so much to buy that it's going to cost some, but I think the minimum, you're going to need 10 to get up here and buy what you need. So make sure to bring at least 10 of that salvage data with you, all right? So let's go all the way up to the top over here. So we need to go to the back of the space anomaly because that's where all your cool upgrade shops are at. So all the way back here. And you have a ton of them back here, but the one we're focused on is the terminal that does not have anyone there. It is called the Construction Research Station. So this is where you're going to have a lot of your construction stuff. And so we're not really worried about any of these. You don't want to worry about that. You want to go to the technology modules, okay? And you can get a whole bunch of stuff here. Like you get the portable refiner, medium, all that stuff. What we want is the nutrient processor right here, and it costs 10 salvage data. So you need at least 10, okay? Like I said, you want 10 before you get up here. So let's buy that. So we just learned how to we learned how to build the portable nutrient processor. And if you want to, you can also get the livestock unit and the automated feeder if you have enough data. They're both 10 each, so if you have 30, you're okay. I'm going to buy them both because this is just for the animals, okay? So if you want to tame animals and feed animals, you're going to need these, okay? So that's pretty much it. So let's go back to the planet and let's go make some food. So once you're planet side, you have your nutrient refiner. You're going to need some plants, some things to cook with. So, what you're going to do is you're going to pull out your visor, and you're going to want to look for these cool, like, looking leaf things. Like, right over there. You see that right there? Impulse beam. All the food that's out in the world is going to be over here. It's going to look like that. A little, like, leafy branch. So, let's go pick that up. So once you get over to it, and it all looks different. So this is what the impulse beans look like. You have other different foods, variety of foods all over the place. And there's tons of them, but every planet's different. So if you're on a cold planet, you're going to get different types of food compared to a tropical planet or a hot planet. So I'm on a tropical planet right now, as you could tell from the extravagant grass color. So I'm only going to get certain foods here. And so every planet is different. You're going to get different ones. So let's go find a place. So if you come over here, let's just try to... I want to put it on top of this rock. I want to be cool. So if you open up your technology right here, go over to your tech. If you press up on your D-pad, go over to your tech. And go to your portables because it's a portable nutrient processor. So it's going to be right next to your portable refiner. And it's awesome that it's portable because you can pick it back up after you've made it. So we're going to need 2 metal platings, 1 hermetic seal, and 25 sodium. So those are the ingredients you're going to need. If you need a hermetic seal, like if you don't know the blueprint to make one, always go to a miner settlement. They will sell you that stuff. You can always buy these ingredients at a miner settlement if you don't know them. You should be able to make it. I think I can. So let's go back into my inventory. Okay. Let's do my hermetic seal. Right there. Boom. You need condensed carbon for that. And then I need 2 metal platings. So 1, 2. So we have 2 metal platings and 1 hermetic seal. So we should be able to make it, right? There you go. And I like this thing. It looks like this weird, like, barbecue type deal. All right, so you can use it just like you can for a portable refiner. Let's use it. Now, this is the best part. Anything you picked up that's food related, you can put into the refiner and test different combinations because there's no one set recipe, and they don't tell you any recipes. You have to experiment yourself. So when you go in there, it'll bring up all your food type items that you can put in there. So let's put in some selenium. Boom. And if we refine that, it comes out to solitario. All right. But also, hey, you know what? I want to see if something else can mix with it. So let's put some wheat in there. Nope, doesn't mix. Okay. So that doesn't mix. What about sweet root? That doesn't mix either. Okay. What about fecaltum? Pooprite. So, okay, so if you put selenium and pooprite together, you make scented herbs. So you can go through, and I don't know any of these recipes yet. And the way you could actually go back, once you've made a recipe, you memorize, you actually take a note of it, and you can always find it in your catalog. So you have your catalog in your pause menu. You can go all the way down here to cooking products. And there you go. See, right there. So these are the recipes I know for now. We have a bloody organ. We have scented herbs. And so I know I can do it by using pooprite and a harvestable plant. So if you mix pooprite with a plant, you're probably going to get scented herbs. Enzyme fluid. If you mix pooprite and harvestable plants, it'll give you enzyme fluid. So it doesn't tell you specifically which plants to use, but you can actually get, like, you can figure out, okay, there's something I need to put in here to make the thing. So let's do wheat with that one. That makes scented herbs as well. So what about... Whoop, get it back in there. What about sweet root? Oh, that makes fermented fruit. So everything you can combine things to make things bigger or better or whatever you want to make. Okay? So let's do that. Begin, and it's a little bit slower than the refiner, but you see the cool little food in the middle there? It's all mixing together, and you can stop it anytime you want. Okay, so we're good. That's done. Let's put it in our backpack. And you can also just refine one element if you want. You don't have to do multiple ones. So, like, if I just refine pooprite, it'll become wild yeast. So let's do that. Boom. And some of these, I mean, sometimes you need to make different varying levels of stuff. So let's do the wild yeast. That's a refined pooprite. Let's mix that with something else. Let's mix that with fermented fruit. Oh, doesn't do anything. That's fine. Let's mix it with some condensed carbon. Nothing. Okay. And this is just trial and error, guys. Go through and find stuff that looks really interesting that might work out. Cactus flesh. Nothing. Well, we're going to pull up the yeast to see what cactus flesh makes. It makes cactus nectar. Okay. Let's make some of that. And we got 2 of those. Let's put the cactus flesh away. Cactus nectar. We can refine that even more and make processed sugar. Look at that. There's so many different recipes, and you can probably look them up online or just experiment. Pick up all the food you can. You can also pick up some stuff from shooting animals. You can pick up meats that way. Like if you kill an animal, and you're terrible if you do that, by the way. I hope you know that. But if you kill an animal, you get meat products, and you can refine those meats into different things as well. So that is awesome. And so just experiment with it and have fun with it, guys. And that's just kind of a basic overview. If you want to know any of that stuff, I mean, look up some other channels. I know that Hawks Gaming is getting into a lot of this stuff too, so check him out. He goes really in depth. I just want to do some general overview tips. Like, this is the basics, and then you can go from there. You can pick it up and say, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and it's going to look cool. So hopefully you guys liked that video, and if you did, hit that like button for me, and if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. I'm uploading episodes all the time, and I will see you guys next time.